ないないないない船買えないない背に腹変えられない間に終わったイエンダラポンドユーロマニシュッキシュッキルピアリラウォンゲンドンマニファはい寄ってらっしゃいなったら大げな社長様お宝売りますせらレッツゴーオークションドクロのハートナンバー2オンボロパーカーナンバー3リップに眼帯は使用済み How much? からの1億円
God fucking damn it, was my mic not working? God fucking damn it. I was talking this whole time about how cool the Kamehameha is. Hey. Ooh. Yes. Ooh. Oh my god. It's so freaking expressive. Like 5 seconds. Yeah. This 5 seconds of animation. This has more frames than One Punch Man Season 3. What the fuck? Look at that. Look at that. Oh. Ooh. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Holy shit. Holy shit, that was beautiful. Oh my god. Who animated this? Who is the crazy psycho that animated this shit? Look at that. Ooh. Oh, that was sick. That was sick. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Why is this so good? What the fuck? Yeah. Oh. Oh. Nice. Oh. Nice. Yeah, let's fucking go. Da-na-na-na. Oh, I love it. Oh. Oh, goddamn. My fucking god. It's such a psycho video. It's so intense. This has so much animation, so many colors. Crazy. Look, I ain't gonna lie. Like, voice-wise, Kobo's better. But in terms of music videos, holy shit. Kobo's like, no line. Like, there's barely any animation. Like, straight up. Look at Marine. Holy fuck, Marine stepping up the game crazy. Oh. Okay. Damn. That was such a... I love the style. I love this like 90s style. It's so freaking beautiful. And holy shit, it was such a kid SOAS video. It's so much energy. And it's non-stop energy. Go, 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 go. It's... I think it's number one video. I had this one actually. BBDBD. I had this like the best Hololive song. I thought it was amazing. The music video was so creative. And I love, let's say, Kali's also, it's like I'm insanely beautiful animation. She's always amazing, but music video, just animation wise, Marin's got this. Like, hands down, that might be the best video I've seen. Like, crazy good. Man. Alright. That was so freaking good. I kinda wanna rewatch it. I don't. I don't want to rewatch it and just look at every detail. It's kind of crazy. But no, let's move on. Let's move on. I will start tomorrow. I don't know what this is. It's just on my feed, so let's see what this is. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Procrastination, the song. I relate. Yep. Yep. Ew. Okay. Yeah. Listen, it's not procrastination, it's a heavenly restriction. By waiting until the last second, you pull out all your potential and all your energy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh. Nice. Nice. Oof. Oof. Yeah. I just went through finals this week. I literally just finished finals. Boy, that I had so much shit to do that the last one, which was the longest one, I literally waited until like the final day to do the whole thing just in one day. Because I had so many other projects that I had to finish that I was like, I don't have the fucking energy or patience. I'm gonna do that in one day. And I did. And it was awful, but we got it done. That's all that matters. Also, unless my teacher likes this shit, this channel, I doubt it. Um, there's no fucking way. But yeah, I use AI, obviously. I mean, obviously. It's crazy how it didn't exist for like the first 26 years of my life. And in the 1 year that I've been doing my MBA, I feel like my brain has gone to mush. Like, I definitely feel like I got dumber. I used to be way smarter. Even when I procrastinated before, I used to be the type that would stay up all night because I knew I could get it done, and I did, and I always got a good grade. Now, I don't know if I can do it. Like, if you told me to do it without AI, I'd be like, I don't know. I don't know if I can. But I know I can because I did it for over 26 years. I always did that. And it now feels impossible. That's after only 1 year of using AI. It's kind of insane. Oof. Doing 2 days. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel it. Yep. Mm-hmm. Dude, there was one day that I was like so fucking dead from work. I do a physical job and it's very taxing. And I was like tired from the entire fucking weekend. I had a thing to do and I literally just went, fuck it. I'm gonna send it late. Like I literally was like, do they fuck that shit? I'm just gonna do it late. I don't care. I'm gonna buy the deduction or whatever the fuck you're gonna deduct for late, sending it late because I am dying. I was fucking dying, and I sent it late. I don't care. I didn't care. Maybe it will bite me in the ass. Hopefully not. But ugh. Yeah. Yep. Oh, that's the fucking worst when that happens. No, 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 no. Yeah. Billy, yikes. Oof. Pretty cute, pretty cute. I like that. Yeah, I didn't know what to expect. I've never seen anything from them. Let me. Why not? I was expecting like a music video, to be honest. I was expecting lyrics. Surprising no one started singing. I wasn't billing the day, but there wasn't a deadline due tomorrow. True. Throw our phones away and get started. Nah. I work better when I'm listening to music or some shit. I have ADHD. If I'm only focusing on the thing, I'm actually not able to focus. So I need to be doing like something else to the side. It just works for me. Man, very cute. Didn't know what to expect. That was very cute. This is why I never ever wanted to study anything after I was done with a university. I didn't want to just go back to school for shit ever. I always hated school. I always fucking hated it. But then I got the opportunity to, do an MBA in Canada, and I wasn't gonna say no. I fucking love being here, and if I had to study to be here, yeah, fuck it. Like it is worth it. But god damn it, did I not want to study ever again? I thought I was done for good, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Where's this one? I really want to see this. All right, let's go.
Oh, nice.
That's memorable, pot of gold.
It's an Irishman.
Darn.
But I'll let you have it in exchange for your soul.
What does a leprechaun want with a soul?
Yeah, true.
Well, that doesn't work for me.
Tough luck, Bobshite.
Then it appears we're at an impasse. How about we settle this over some Games of chance.
Go on.
If I win, you forfeit your gold to those in need.
And when I win?
If you win, you take the gold and my soul, if you're able.
I'll be back.
If you're able. That is a gigantic if that we all know it's not gonna happen.
Very able.
Also, I love his eyes. I love that they're like emeralds. That is so beautiful.
I accept these terms. What did you have in mind?
How about a 1st to 7? Loser chooses each game.
Very well, but I go first.
Okie dokie.
I
Okay.
decide to roll this 20-sided die. Oh, and sure I'm feeling generous today.
Ooh.
I only win on a 20. Oh, that's too bad, boy. Oh, must be leprechaun luck.
Well played. My turn.
I'm waiting.
First one to sneeze wins.
Well, that's a strange feckin' game.
What?
I didn't even know it worked like that. How fun.
First to get struck by lightning wins.
That's ridiculous. Why, it's broad
What?
daylight outside.
What? Okay. I'm guessing the thing is in his head is giving him like insane luck, or he's got reality bending powers that we didn't know about, which would make perfect sense, to be honest.
How fortunate.
Oh, very
He can do whatever the fuck.
But I'm still a boy tree.
First to get struck by lightning twice.
That's just statistically impossible.
Nope.
Oh, you little shite. No matter. I'm still winning.
First to get mauled by a pack of wild velociraptors.
Why
What?
are raptors at this time of year? Is this part of
At this point of year, it localized entirely in your kitchen?
That makes 5.
First to feel a slight boost in confidence wins.
What?
Yeah, you know
What?
what? I'm feeling good. I'm up 6-0. Just fun to go.
First to spontaneously have their skin turned inside out.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Their limbs, eyes, and teeth.
My guy, relax. The other ones were evil. This guy was just chilling.
Wither
You're the one who wanted his goal. Like, what the fuck?
and decay. Becoming nothing more than a pitiful slug whose only existence is to wriggle in pain for all.
Okay, okay. Since when did you become M? What the fuck?
Eternity wins.
Brother, why?
Yeah, why? No. I'm actually with the Irishman. I'm actually with him. Like, that's way too over the top. It literally is M. Like, that's just straight up.
Congratulations. Oh, but look at you. Seems you're unable to claim your prize.
Oh my
Guess your
god.
luck has finally rung out.
Don't you mean run out?
Oh.
Squirt the lemon.
Ew. He's literally putting lemon on the wood. That is hilarious. Ah. Bro, I've missed playing D&D. I had to leave in the middle of my campaign. Like, I had to quit because I had a classes on the new term in that time, so I was like, guys, I'm not gonna be able to keep playing. So I just had to kill off my character in the middle of the campaign. I was playing as a parody of what's his face? The Morpheus? No. The lyric guy, you know him. You know who it is. I was playing as a parody of him who was trying to bring his wife back from the underworld. Like, that was my quest. And then I had to quit the campaign. So I said, okay. So I've been playing as like kind of depressed and like drinking all the time. So I just had to be like, okay, so he drank himself to death. and that's it. That was the end of my character. We all just went to sleep, and I woke up and they found me dead. That was the end. And I haven't played any more D&D in a while. That sucks, but hey. All right, let's go to the next one. Oh, which ones? I don't even remember where I got this. Let's do Uncle Roger first. I'm actually more. I've been waiting for Uncle Roger for a while because I fucking love ramen. I don't know what the actual fuck black ramen is. So let's go.
Special ramen.
Ew, what is that? No,
All right, I was wondering what the fuck black ramen was. It's just not ramen. Just it's whatever the fuck you have in the fridge. Apparently.
why it looks so disgusting? My
Yeah.
nephew Nigel just get married 6 months ago, and now his wife
Yay.
Sabrina pregnant already.
Congratulations, my dude. Holy fuck, congratulations, man. Fuck, I'm getting old. It's just, oh no, I feel old. I'm getting old. Uncle Roger's gonna be a dad. Fuck.
Yo, this guy efficient. He put bun in oven faster than Uncle Gordon put fried rice in jungle. Last time, Uncle Roger reviewed black people versus Chinese people making fried rice. I still get nightmare from tap water
Yep.
lady. Now
Ugh.
this channel trying to kill me with Chinese versus
Uh,
black ramen. Let's
Yeah.
see. Let's see.
What's up? My name is Chris Rocket.
Hi, my name is Sonia Brown.
Hi, my name is Cassina Wang.
Hi, my name is Toki. And
Oh, nice.
today we are
Nice
Oh,
Toki is back.
cute.
Nice.
I love me some ramen. I'm not gonna cap. It's a hustle meal. It's a quick meal.
Yep.
Ramen means to me it's like a super convenient food, and I think it's a super satisfying food to eat.
They're using
Yep.
the term ramen very loose. It seems to just mean any noodle in any type of broth. So Uncle Roger won't judge this with the strict Japanese definition of ramen.
The difference between black ramen and Chinese ramen, I actually don't know.
I have no clue.
The difference is one is fictional.
Yes,
Hiya. Black
yes.
people where got ramen. Ramen is
Yeah,
Asian
true.
thing. Okay, black people, don't try to claim it. You already have NBA. Don't take our noodle. It's all we have.
There's so many variety. It depends on people's preference.
Black ramen could be spaghetti.
What?
I am so
What?
competitive.
I would
What?
say that I'm very competitive.
I think I'm gonna win.
Win or lose, I'm happy
Nice.
to be here.
Everybody's so competitive. Except nephew Chris.
Win or lose, I'm happy to be here.
He's
Nice.
the most chill guy. He not even trying to win. I think he actually just homeless and he doing this video to try to get free food and few minutes of shelter.
Ah.
Today I bought my
Oh my fucking god.
special ramen.
You know what? He might actually be homeless. I'm not gonna lie. When you show me a dish like that, I'm like, yeah, maybe.
What is that? Why it looks so disgusting? Niece and nephew, you have to be very careful when you use transparent bowl like this because it show every flaw. This look like stuff you flush down toilet.
Beef with udon noodles. 'Cause those are
Okay.
my favorite thick ones. Soft boiled egg, sweet
Uh-huh.
potato. And
Sweet potato.
That corn I see, sweet potato.
as well as
In ramen.
I added in some of the sesame oil,
Okay.
crunchy chili flakes, as
Okay.
well as black miso. That has like the thickest of umami.
Listen, nothing you've mentioned so far is bad per se. It's just the presentation. And how much miso did you put in that? My guy, either put more water or put less miso, but Jesus Christ.
Flavor. And then I had this like pickled ginger.
Uh-huh.
Ginger for what?
I baked the sweet potato. I seasoned my steak, a little thyme and rosemary as well.
What? Potato, thyme, rosemary. This ramen, not roast dinner. Hiya. What you trying to make? I think he just taking all left over in his fridge and throwing.
That is exactly what he's doing. And you know what? None of what he has tastes bad. Like, by itself, I don't think it tastes bad. It just looks like shit.
this bowl.
My special ingredient is the black miso.
Okay.
My round will win because these hands made it.
This hand make it, and this hand should throw away also.
I
All this
do.
random ingredient. I know this gonna be bad already. Niece and nephew, if you're watching video about instant ramen, Uncle Roger know you broke. So if you want to get $20, let Uncle
You're actually not wrong.
Roger tell you about today video sponsor, Revolut. Revolut
Yeah.
is all-in-one finance app. You can save money, gain interest, check all your spending.
I am so fucking happy that I'm gonna be done in 3 months, and once I'm done, I can actually start working again, like actually, not just part-time bullshit that the government here forces on students. If you're an international student, you're not given a freaking work permit full-time until you graduate. It's fucking bullshit.
Thing in one place, so convenient. One of Uncle Roger's favorite thing about Revolut is that single-use virtual card. You can create single-use card, use it to buy thing online. After you buy, card detail change automatically. New number every time. Much harder for people to steal your card detail. Another cool thing, if you need ATM, you can use Revolut app to search $1,000. I won't get today. Link.
I see beef.
They put carrots in it. Never had carrots in ramen before.
What?
Sweet potato.
That's normal.
Big ass steak like that in ramen.
I grab a water.
Yeah.
The beef could be more tender.
I'm still chewing on the steak. It is a little tough, but there's good flavor on it.
I'm kind of curious to try the sweet potato.
Sweet potato in
Something new to put in noodles, but I don't hate actually.
I'm not mad
Yeah.
at it.
This definitely black ramen. Asian people,
Yeah.
we never put sweet potato in any noodle.
It's a little bit weird to have sweet potato in the ramen.
It's a struggle meal. It's a whatever the fuck was in the fridge. You know what? I respect it. As a struggle meal, dude, cook. Like, none of it is bad. None of it tastes bad. It's just weird. But
Yeah,
it's
Prefer
fine.
to have it like a side dish. Okay, let me try the ginger with the soup.
ginger, so
Really
weird.
strong. It surprisingly really does go with the ramen. It helps like cleanse my palate.
I don't think it goes well.
Isn't ginger supposed to go with sushi?
Yes.
Yeah,
Combination.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a palate cleanser.
palate cleanser for
Yes.
sushi.
I've never had carrot in ramen before. Now I see why. I don't think it belongs in ramen.
Let me try the.
What?
Wait, cod, he put cod, what?
Okay, listen. I've had actual ramen in Japanese restaurants where they do put some corn. And it's good. Like, it's not necessary, but it tastes good.
He put the whole corn on cob in there? What the hell? Uncle Roger's so upset. I have to put my leg down from chair. Hiya. Corn in ramen, okay. But if you want to
Yes.
put corn, peel the individual
Yes.
corn and put in ramen.
Yep.
Don't put the whole cob in there. Nope.
Not gonna lie, I don't care. It's for presentation, but at that point, I don't care, to be
What do
honest.
you want your cob, nephew Chris? It's so funny. Earlier, nephew Chris, he said he want umami flavor.
That has like the thickest of umami
Yeah, that's
flavor.
What he thinking?
too much.
Oh, umami. Yeah, let's put corn on cob in there. No, hiya. Also, why this show making everybody eat ramen with fork? In 2026, black people can use chopstick now, cocoa butter. This first ramen, I already make Uncle Roger put my leg down from chair.
I think they did the concept really well. The egg was really good. And then adding the sweet potato, just a different take on it.
They did not skip out on
Okay.
ingredients.
No, you should skim out on the ingredient little bit. Look at this. This ramen, so much shit in there. It like episode of Hoarder.
Something that could have been better is the steak.
The beef can cook longer in a braised beef.
Yeah, cook longer, slice thinner.
Hours on it.
I think this is a Chinese ramen.
I think it's a
No.
Chinese ramen.
No.
What? How you all think Chinese? What part of China this ramen from? Nigeria.
Could be wrong, but I think this is a black ramen only because there's potatoes in it.
From
Yeah.
1 to 10, I'll rate this a 6.
6?
Yeah.
Too high,
Yeah.
too high.
Give it a 5.5.
I would give it a 6. Last time I'm being too friendly, and I'm raising my standard this
Aw.
time.
Yeah, that's lovely. I think a 6 is honestly fair.
For you, need
Like, it doesn't taste bad. It's nothing bad in it. It's just not really ramen.
Okay,
That's
good
it.
for you. I think she watched my video from last time and she learning. In America, if you're too nice, people gonna walk all over you, Nistoki. Good life advice from Uncle Roger. And Uncle Roger give
Yeah, that's not true. Only in the big cities, on shitty places like LA. But a lot of places, super, super fucking nice people.
this ramen tree. I don't know what it trying to be. It like he just throwing everything in kitchen sink in there.
Today I brought my ramen. Basically, I used a kimchi army stew ramen. Army stew is basically everything.
Army stew, a Korean fusion with American stew. It called
Yeah.
budae jjigae. Uncle Roger like this stew?
Put it all in together.
I did the Tommy Lee kimchi ramen as soon as I saw a video of him explaining how to make it. Goddamn amazing. Not gonna lie, goddamn amazing. Fucking delicious.
I pan
Okay, and see how nice this ramen look. The top view nice, the side view also nice, so organized. She can use transparent bowl.
Boil some greens, a 6-minute egg, and then this is a stuffed fish ball. Garnished it with
Yeah.
scallions, and then I have a side of pickle, which diffuses the spice. And then with the noodles, I cooked it with the soup. And
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of fish bowls. I don't like them. I like the Loki bags for hot pot. Those are delicious. But I'm not the biggest fan. They don't taste bad. I just, I prefer beef every time.
the fish balls, my special ingredient is the fish ball.
Fish ball is tricky because Western people, they're not used to fish ball texture. Let's see how it go. But spam, bok choy, egg, spring onion, all correct?
I like my food. I hope so.
This one look appetizing. Uncle Roger want to eat.
I think this is spam, bok choy.
Some fish ball egg.
Oh, what is this?
I think it's a type of pickle.
I just can't wait to eat this. My mouth is watering a little bit, but maybe I just haven't had breakfast yet.
I think he really homeless, you know? He wake up, he don't even eat breakfast, and he comes straight to filming. Don't worry, nephew Chris. Uncle Roger start GoFundMe for you.
For the spam first because I love spam.
I honestly can't tell if he's trolling with that hat. Like the second I saw the thumbnail and I saw him with the fucking red hat, I thought of another one. I don't know if he's trolling or if he doesn't give a shit.
Oh, that's good. Salty. That might be spam. Might be some spam slices.
The noodle is more skinnier than the last noodle. Let me try it.
Yeah, this more like instant noodle.
Really good. Perfectly cooked.
The noodles are a little bit more on like the soggy side. This noodle definitely absorbed all of the broth.
Yeah, cooking competition always like this. They cook at beginning of filming and then the bowl just sit there for hours. So Uncle Roger understand if noodle a bit soggy.
Because it's instant noodle. It tastes really good. It's just a bit salty and there's a lot of MSG, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah, and what wrong with that, Nistoki? What wrong with that?
This dumpling is like, it almost reminds me of octopus.
okay.
That's an interesting texture. It's not what I was expecting.
See what I mean? Western people, they never eat fish ball. Fish ball very common ingredient in Asia. Everybody eat. We grow up just putting ball in
Okay.
our mouth all the time. That's why we so happy back there. American people, try some ball, eat some ramen, and tea back yourself.
Loaded.
I'm good. I'm good. I've done it. I tried it. I didn't like it. I'm good.
Has pork in it. Oh, it's a shrimp ball. I can't really tell.
I have no idea what this is either. I want to say maybe like pork.
Let me
See?
try
They're not familiar.
I feel like they did really well with incorporating all of the flavors. The bok choy and the spam was really good.
I really like this type of seafood broth.
Yeah, seafood broth for budae jjigae, correct?
And also,
Kimchi, correct?
this type of Chinese pickle really surprisingly standing out with this. What they can done better is maybe when you cook this type of egg that you need to soak longer.
Uncle Roger don't agree with that. Budae jjigae, you can just crack egg straight into soup. You don't need to season your egg. The problem is this
okay.
broth, the color too pale. It's not red enough, not flavorful enough.
Definitely Chinese ramen because it has ingredients that I've never even seen before.
I would say that this is probably a Chinese ramen.
Correct, correct.
It's a Chinese ramen.
Nice.
I would rate this dish 7.
Final score, I'm giving it a 7. Chef, thank you.
Yeah.
Uncle Roger giving niece Casalina dish 7 also.
Yeah,
it could
same.
be 8 or even 9 if she make the broth have more flavor, make it redder, maybe more gochugaru in there. Right now you see
Yeah, and I don't like spam. At all. I don't get why people like it. I don't. It's trash. So
The broth almost transparent. But look at Auntie Mangchi making this dish. It's supposed to look like this.
So today I bought my interpretation of ramen. So I
okay.
use chicken broth, the salt flavor A.
Okay.
And chicken as my source of protein. For the chicken,
Girl, that's just a chicken soup. That's just a chicken soup that you put noodles in.
I put salt and garlic powder, onion powder. The chicken is just like regular chicken breast.
No chicken breast, no. Confirm it black people ramen. Asian people, we don't cook with chicken breast.
I just realized that the black woman is the only one who made a chicken one.
We
Just-
cut out the breast,
well. I'm kidding.
throw it into ocean to feed shark.
Salt and garlic powder.
Why garlic powder? Why? Don't be pussy. Just use real garlic.
The noodles are going to be from Trader Joe's. I wanted to elevate some actual garlic. So I chopped up actual garlic and I put it in the broth so it can simmer. And then I used the packet from the ramen, which has sesame and soy sauce. And then to top it off, I put some green onion. My special
Wait,
ingredient.
so the only flavoring in there is that Trader Joe ramen packet. Hiya. Trader Joe is the kind of place where they fear MSG. So if that's the only place your flavor coming from, it's gonna be the blandest ramen ever. Don't trust Trader Joe for ramen. If you want to use ramen packet, that okay, but get some Asian ramen brand like any of this here.
I think my ramen is gonna win because I kept it to the basics and I kept it simple. I think that's what's gonna win.
I think too simple.
Okay.
Yummy. Chicken.
An egg?
Someone is struggling with peeling the shell.
Oh, yeah? Why your egg look like it been through war zone?
no.
Ooh, it has a little light broth. Looks a little miso-y or something.
Smells like chicken.
His
Yeah.
nephew Chris, the most chill guy. Then niece Casalina here, the most deadpan person. This whole video, I never see her have any emotion. I think my vacuum cleaner got more feeling than you.
These noodles remind me of the noodles I have at home sometimes. Trader Joe's has a brand. These kind of look like those.
The noodles could have been cooked a little less because it's a little soggy. Doesn't really have much flavor.
The noodle is not soggy, which is nice. I like the texture. Look how spiral it is.
This is the first piece of chicken we've had for today.
Chicken so big. Black people really like big ass chunk of meat in their ramen.
Fancier,
All right.
not juicy.
This might be my favorite bowl of ramen.
It just tastes like my
Well. So the chicken one is your favorite, huh?
meal prep chicken with less seasoning.
Look, she really got no emotion. This her face when she eats something bad. Hiya, niece Casalina. It's okay to feel something. Let yourself express anger and disgust.
I'm gonna try the egg.
So delicious. Probably cage-free.
You can tell by taste if egg cage-free or
Bullshit.
not. How you tell? You can taste the freedom. Is it? Oh, in this egg, I can taste the chicken running around and all the hope and dream the chicken have.
I think that they did the broth and the chicken very well. The broth is a full-body broth. It enhances the entire dish.
See, Asian people and black people really got different tastes. The other two Asian people, they think this ramen no flavor. But this nephew Chris really enjoying it.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Actually, from this dish, I liked how they garnished it with green onions.
The chicken
You
actually
can see how dry the chicken is in the close-up. Look at that.
egg is peeled badly. The broth tastes a little bit bland compared to the last two dishes.
The complexity.
That cause is Trader Joe broth.
that it-
I think this is a black dish because the soup doesn't have a distinct flavor.
Correct.
It's probably a black ramen.
Yep.
There's no bok choy in there.
I would rate this dish a 5.
I think I'll give this dish a 5.
I am gonna rate this.
Honestly, I think it's once again, it's not even bad. It's just whatever the fuck. It's in the fridge. It's better and nah, his is better. Not gonna lie.
Bowl of ramen, an 8.
Whoa.
What? This really go to show Chinese people and black people. Our taste so different. At least this ramen better than nephew Chris ramen, but still not great.
I
I'm going to
complete-
give it 5.
Nah, I actually disagree. I like the other one more.
So today I brought my braised beef noodle soup, which we call 牛肉面.
红烧牛肉面, that classic Chinese or Taiwanese dish for you. Uncle Roger like this.
Made by
It already look good.
I slow cooked them for 2 hours.
Oh my god.
Ginger, bay leaves, star anise, being paste.
Star anise.
Star anise.
Pronounce star anise, toki.
Yeah.
Star anise and star anise, very different thing. One is warm and aromatic, and the other is star anise.
Ginger, bay leaves,
Oh my god.
star anise, bean paste, soy sauce, dry chili, cinnamon, oh, and a bit of oyster sauce. I serve it
Ingredient
Nice.
list longer than Epstein file. Where the redaction?
at this size. I made the broth myself, so that's my special ingredient. My friends, they really enjoy my cooking. I'm a pretty good host. I think my ramen's going to win because it got protein, got veggies, and got the flavor, and my heart. I got everything.
That's cute. She put in way too much effort. Like the other ones did it like how you're supposed to do an instant one. And in here she is like, okay, I prepared this for 2 hours, and then I did it. Like, I think the other ones weren't thinking we were supposed to be making a whole ass meal.
It don't got everything. Where your MSG? We don't need your heart in there, toki. We need the make shit good. The broth not from packet. She make it herself. Color, texture, ingredient, everything look good.
This one is a little bit more visually appealing. They put carrots in it also. It has bok choy. They put like salt and pepper on top.
Pleasantly surprised.
Okay, let's.
That's the first time Uncle Roger see Niece Casalina smile for you. It's good to see her smile because otherwise she's so deadpan and depressed. Uncle Roger thought she's the female future canoe.
It's juicy for sure, but I think it's just well done. I'm not the biggest fan of well done beef.
It not well done. It braised.
Seems like they cooked it with the noodles.
Definitely a lot more tender than the other bowls that I've had, but it is a little bit dry still. I've never had tender dry beef at one time, so that's
What?
interesting.
How can thing be tender and dry at the same time? That's like saying someone is
She's
both
just a
hungry
hater.
and full, both happy and sad, both good chef and Jamie Oliver.
Bok choy?
Wow.
The bok choy is bok choyin.
The
What?
bok choy is really
Nephew Chris, he not even putting effort to describe thing anymore.
See it all, but well seasoned. The beef is also well seasoned and perfectly cooked.
This one tastes like braised beef noodle soup. The
Oh,
hearty,
yeah.
like
Miss Casalina
Yeah.
know her stuff.
little kick from the black pepper.
something I think they did really well is keep it really simple. Just a protein, a vegetable,
It looks simple, but it not. The broth, the beef, they all take time to prepare.
protein, a vegetable.
I would just like the beef to be a little bit more rare.
It's not supposed to be rare.
I've never really had a sweet ramen. I'm not a sweet ramen type of girl. It actually might be a little too sweet for me.
I think that this dish was a black ramen based on the way
What?
it was cooked.
I think this is a
What?
Chinese dish.
Yeah.
Correct.
Obviously.
Because of the
So obvious.
I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna lean more towards black ramen.
This dish is gonna get a 7 as well.
I am gonna give this
Wow.
8.5.
I'd rate this dish 9.
Yeah, it's a 9. It's a 9. What the fuck?
Good job.
Good, good, good. Uncle Roger agree with the score. I'm gonna give this 8. Niece Sonia, she say it a bit too sweet, so I think maybe Niece Toki put a bit too much sugar in there.
Okay. Yay.
For you.
I'm so glad that I win because I really put a lot of effort in this dish.
Well deserved, Niece Toki. I think your noodle, the best one also. After that fire rice shit show video, it's nice to see some good polite contestant. But to be honest, Uncle Roger kind of miss Niece Samara, aka Tap Water Lady. I like the drama. And this how you can tell ramen is not black dish. Because if you notice, the Asian people, when they make ramen, they are inspired by some existing Asian recipe. Like Niece Casalina inspired by budae jjigae, Korean army stew, and Niece Toki inspired by Taiwanese braised beef noodle. But the two black people, they inspired by whatever they have in fridge.
Yep.
Thank you for all of the ramen. It was delicious.
Yeah, that's what ramen is for them. I don't blame them though. That's fine.
I'm crazy full. Shout out to the winner. You definitely earned it.
I might not have.
This is the happiest guy ever.
I won in my heart.
I lost?
Got one in my heart.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna just crawl into a corner.
Niece Casalina, don't be sad. You have a lot to live for. I sure there a hotline you can call. Uncle Roger love how this channel pit two races against each other. In this day and age, the world too united and peaceful. A bit of racial disharmony spice things up.
If you would like to be in a video,
Check out the description.
Can I be mad at the black guy? That's why he's horrible looking ramen. He's so wholesome, true. He's just there to have fun. Like Doki, you can tell she's an actual chef. She likes cooking. Him, you can tell he make whatever the fuck he makes at home. And it's fine. There's literally nothing wrong with that. That's why I said his dish was like a 6. And not the one Uncle Roger gave him. KPTC under tap water. One more an aromatic one when it's storing is looks like leftover. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Man, I was gonna do this one. It's like half an hour. It's like half an hour. It's so long.
What happened? Well, a few weeks ago, our government had a That's So Raven premonition. They had a vision.
Yeah, sure. Let's do this one last. I was gonna do the moon wakes up too, but nah.
So, what happened? Well, a few weeks ago, our government had a That's So Raven premonition. They had a vision and they saw into the future. They saw that Iran was going to attack Israel. So we went ahead and attacked Iran. Now we're in some bullshit war. No, I am not joking. That's basically what happened. Despite the Pentagon saying there was no proof Iran was going to attack, it came to us in a dream. Source, we made it the fuck up.
Yep.
Now, there are many reasons floating around for this war. Israel, China, Russia, oil, Iran being 2 weeks away.
Marco Rubio straight up said it. Israel was going to attack, so the United States started attacking first.
From having a nuclear bomb for the past 40 years, bringing democracy to Iran, and many other things, and we can discuss those things. Maybe it's all those things at the same time. But there is one thing I feel is just not getting enough attention. And that is the many people in our government who believe in a literal doomsday prophecy about this war, and are possibly pushing our president to take the necessary steps to make it happen. No, I am not joking. No, this is not a conspiracy theory.
Nope.
This is not the Candace Owens channel. This is a real thing, and we gotta talk about it. Now, I know I keep saying the next video is going to be a slop video. I know, I'm sorry, but things just keep happening. But that's okay, it will be over quick, and then we can get to the more important issues, like making fun of women on TikTok. So in this video, we will talk about this f***ass war. We will discuss the strange characters who are encouraging it, the doomsday cult they belong to, and I will crash out a little bit. Okay. A lot of it. The Iran war is an extremely hot topic that affects literally everything, from the stock market to gas prices to possible World War III. It feels like I wake up every morning and like 5 major historical events have happened while I was sleeping overnight. So it's pretty hard to keep up with the news lately. And that's why for 5 years now, I have been using today's sponsor, Ground News. So let's quickly give them a shout out before we get into this video, shall we? Ground News is a website and an app that gives readers a fun and I recommend it. So thank you, Ground News, for sponsoring this video, right? To the viewer for not skipping the ad, as always. Right?
Yeah, I did it. What you gonna do about it, huh?
Now, let's get back to the video. Happy day 24 of the special 2-week military operation, everybody. We did it!
Okay.
Mission accomplished. I feel like every day I wake up and Trump is like, we won. And then something else blows up. And then again, he's like, we won. And then we're back at war, but it's not a war, but we won the war. Hey, maybe it will be over by the time this video uploads, because apparently Iran wants to talk to JD Vance. JD Vance is apparently the peacemaker here. Imagine the Iran war. Imagine possible World War III even. In the hands of a shoe-on head.
Let's go.
We're all gonna die. People.
Let's go. He's a conspiracy theorist, by the way. There were leaks about it, and then recently came out that apparently he thinks aliens are actually demons. That is a conspiracy theorist if I've ever seen one.
word for word, bar for bar, repeating the NPC talking points that we heard during the Iraq War. This Middle Eastern country is building weapons of mass destruction. They hate America. We're gonna bring them democracy. It's all the same shit. It's all the same people pushing for this shit. Only this time we have social media, and we are seeing war propaganda from all sides being debunked right in front of our eyes. Social media has like truly been the worst thing that has ever happened to the government. Imagine like getting away with decades and decades of propaganda now being debunked in real time by people called like Pee Poo Poo 69. Brutal. Sorry, I have to like white balance my camera. I'm using... It's
Cute.
story time. I'm gonna be the new Miss Rachel. Today's number is 7, and we're gonna talk about Tower 7. Anyway,
That sounds fucking amazing. Please make that happen. That would be hilarious.
not the kind of person that's like, oh, I hope Iran wins. That's like, I saw people saying that, like, that is psychotic. I don't want to go down with the USS Great Satan. You know what I mean? Like, if we're in a war, I want to win the war. I just don't understand why there has to be a war. We know regime change doesn't f***ing work. We've tried this already. It never f***ing works. We always make shit worse. We're not the world police. There are so many people all over the world suffering, but our priority as America is to take care of Americans. And the American people are suffering. And now we're asking for $200 billion for war. $200 billion. Notice nobody's like, who's gonna pay for that? When it's shit like war, but when it's for your mom's diabetes medication, it's pull yourselves up by your bootstraps.
Yep.
$200 billion while American situations have not gotten any better. In fact, they're just going to get worse now. Everything is going to get more expensive, but that's okay, apparently. That's okay. That's not a concern.
The U.S. economy is fundamentally sound, and that if it were to be extended, it wouldn't really disrupt the U.S. economy very much at all. It would hurt consumers, and we'd have to think about, you know, if that continued, what we would have to do about that. But that's like really the last of our concerns.
Yeah,
right
who
now.
cares?
Consumers. That's what we are to these people. Just good little obedient bug people, gonna go see a Marvel movie, maybe buy a Labubu, eat a little Dubai chocolate. We have no soul, no lives, no families to take care of. We are just consumed. And when we can't take care of those families, you know what their solution is? What's their solution? Take fewer trips to Starbucks. If I say what I am thinking, I will be banned off YouTube, so I will simply be silent. Gas is gonna be like a fucking $1 billion, but that's okay, guys. Short-term pain, long-term gain.
This is a short-term disruption for the long-term gain.
Short-term pain for the long-term gain.
It's
Short-term
fucking
pain be
liars.
for long-term gain.
We're going to have some short-term pain with long-term gain.
Short-term pay for a...
By the way, they all behind the scenes coordinate these phrases. None of this is organic, and none of this is real. They're all lying.
long-term gain.
Some short-term pain, yes, but we've got some long-term gain.
Short-term pain for American consumers.
Short-term is highly outweighed of the long-term
Fucking
benefits.
Short-term pain for the long-term gain.
All of them are
What
evil.
in the NPCS is this? It is your patriotic American duty to unplug the TVs in your parents' and grandparents' house right now. Destroy their satellite dishes. Log them out of Facebook. It is up to us to stop the boomers from sending the Zoomers to another war in the Middle East. The amount of people who were anti-regime change war, like last Thursday, who have completely 180'd is fucking insane. I literally have no theory of mind
Julia Michaels.
for being that hyper partisan brained. Like a lot of these people are just like totally for this now because it's Trump doing it. Some of you are cattle. Some of you are weak. You are submissive and breedable. The only politician I simp for is Huey Long, and that's because he's dead and can't disappoint me. The worst part about this whole war thing is not the death and destruction and possible economic collapse and nuclear fallout, but the fact that it's good for the Democrats. They will probably win midterms, and if things get worse, they will probably win 2028 too. Without learning any lesson, without changing at all. They will literally run on Orange Man bad and win. I am tired of politics. I am tired of voting. Take away the 19th Amendment. I don't want it. I don't want it. You can. The men can have it. The men can deal with it. I'm done. I'm tired of voting for pee-pee or poo-poo and always getting diarrhea. I'm done. The end. End of video. Sorry. Mommy's not mad. She's just disappointed. Anyway, like I said, there are many stated reasons behind this war. One of the things people blame this war on a lot is Israel. Many people believe that Iran was not an immediate threat to us, and that this is just another conflict that Israel is dragging us into, making us fight their war for them. Because of this and everything that's happened in Gaza, Israel's PR is in the toilet.
Yeah, no. Marcus Rubius straight up came out and said that, yeah, it's because of them. So, you know, it's not even a question now.
Polls are showing Israel is becoming extremely unpopular, especially with young people. It's getting so bad that the Israeli government literally had to pay internet influencers to say good things about them. No, I'm not kidding. This is a real thing that happened. It was filed with the US Department of Justice. They undisclosed paid a bunch of YouTubers, TikTokers, Twitter personalities to run defense for them last year, and they are most likely still doing that today. Imagine losing the internet PR war to 20-year-olds with anime.
They were paying I think 7,000 per post. Per post. Imagine posting whatever the fuck and you get paid.
Avatars making TikTok edits of Jeffrey Epstein and Agartha. And listen, I know many people are tired of everybody blaming Israel for everything. Like, oh, I stubbed my toe this morning, it was Israel. They associate criticism of Israel with people like Hassan Piker or Candace Owens.
Garbage.
They are just tired, and I get it. Hopefully I can bring some nuance into this discussion. Not everything is Israel's fault, but when it comes to the Middle East in particular, when it comes to American foreign policy, Israel is extremely relevant. This is a historical fact, and if we are going to be attached to the hip to this country, we should absolutely be allowed to talk about it without a bitch in our ear calling it anti-Semitism. It is 2026. We are done with the thought-terminating buzzwords. We are done with the ists and the isms. These don't work anymore. It's not racist to criticize Black Lives Matter. It's not sexist to criticize feminism. It is not anti-Semitic.
By the way, if you don't know, that was just a scam. Like, it's straight up scam. It's been beyond demonstrated that every cent and every dollar they got, they were just funneling into themselves. So there was that.
To criticize a foreign country. And frankly, in my opinion, the worst thing you can do for Jewish people right now is conflate the nation of Israel with Jewish people as a whole. Like, what are you doing? Oh, you don't want the world to end in some kind of nuclear holocaust? What are you? An anti-Semite? It's like when there's legislation to give pedophiles the death penalty and people come out like, this is transphobic. It's like,
oh my god.
What do you mean by that? It's good to question mainstream narratives. That's why this entire channel was created in the first place. We are here to criticize the media and the government that has a history of lying to us, especially on topics like this. If you don't think that's totally valid and normal and you think I'm an anti-Semite for this, well, I have been called racist, sexist, homophobic, transphobic for the past 15 years. Honestly, what is one more to add to the list? When this all initially popped off, one of my first tweets about this was this. Many people were confused as to
okay, I don't know how to read it. Okay.
Exactly what I was talking about. So let me explain it simply. There are people in our government right now who believe in a biblical prophecy about Israel. Pete Hegseth, Lindsey Graham, Mike Pompeo, Ted Cruz, Mike Johnson, Mike Huckabee, and many, many others believe a massive war surrounding the Middle East will bring Jesus Christ back. They want this. To them, this is the good ending. We'll all be saved. Great. Awesome. Unfortunately, many Americans and many people all around the world will die in a giant nuclear war. Not great. Bad, even.
No.
This particular religion is called dispensationalism, a type of evangelical Christianity that became popular in the 20th century. That's right, today we are talking about the EQ, the evangelical question. Evangelicals are one of the largest religious groups in America, and they are a huge, important voter bloc. Important detail to remember. What you have to understand is evangelical Christianity is absolutely fucking obsessed with the end times. This isn't just like an offhand thing that's mentioned in the Bible and they bring up sometimes. No, this is like their whole fucking thing. It's like all their talks, their sermons, their books. Basically, they are extremely horny for the end of the world. And many of those people are in the president's ear right now.
Strike and strike and strike and strike and strike and strike and
what
strike
the fuck
and
is
strike.
happening?
For angels are being released right now. Angels are being dispatched right now.
What?
Amanda ata ata
What the fuck?
That
What
schizo
the
is
fuck?
Paula White Cain, Trump's current spiritual advisor. Like most evangelicals, she considers Israel her spiritual home, thinks Christians should be mandated to go to Israel in order to
Oh
go to
my
heaven,
God.
and believes that backing Israel is a biblical mandate. Now, what the f am I talking about? What do these people mean by biblical mandate? Well, thanks to the Scofield Bible, a version of the Bible that placed little like notes next to everything that explained the biblical text, evangelicals believe it is their duty to protect Israel. You're probably thinking like, okay, so what? Like, we have overlapping interests with Israel. Who cares if these evangelicals want to protect Israel, right? Well, there's a little more to it.
Okay.
Basically, the evangelical dispensationalist belief goes like this. Step 1. The Jewish people return to the land of Israel. Step 2.
Okay.
Israel becomes the main character in a massive war. Step 3. Global destruction
now.
called the tribulation occurs. Step 4. Armageddon happens. And step 5. Jesus Christ returns.
Yep. Jesus Christ.
Behold, the fruits of Martin Luther. To get my biases out of the way a little bit, I was born and raised Catholic. Baptized, communion, confirmation, catechism class for years, all that
Same,
stuff. I stopped
same.
caring for a while. I had like a edgy atheist stage as a teenager. Then I was agnostic for a while, and then in 2020, when I moved back home during COVID, I returned to Catholicism. Needless to say,
Wow, that's crazy. I did not expect that from you. I've kind of the same path, except still agnostic.
I am comfortable with identifying as Catholic again today. I don't talk about this shit because it's not relevant, but it's relevant here. I have many Protestant friends, a few are evangelical. This isn't to like hate on them, even though I'm gonna be making jokes, but it's just to shine a light on a heavy bias some people in power may have towards the Middle East. If a bunch of Catholics were in power pushing for us to go to war for the Vatican or something, that would also be a conversation worth having. But that is not happening right now. And if you're wondering why Ted Cruz suddenly out of nowhere is sharing like 10,000 word AI slop Twitter essays about how Catholics are parasites, it's because he's butthurt that Catholics don't believe in the same doomsday prophecy about Israel as him and other evangelicals do. Catholics are
Yeah.
not religiously obligated to support
We are
Israel.
not.
Same with
Yeah.
Orthodox and honestly, most branches of Christianity. Evangelical Protestants, on the other hand, don't know how to fucking read and think the modern state of Israel is the same Israel mentioned in the Bible. This would be like the fry cook at McDonald's being named Jesus and you falling to your knees and worshiping him as the savior. And then blowing up the world for him.
I came into Congress 13 years
Oh,
ago.
yeah. Oh, this
with
clip
the
is awful.
stated intention of being the leading defender of Israel in the United States Senate. I've
Jesus
worked every day to do
Christ.
that. Growing up in Sunday school, I was
How do you not realize how awful that sounds?
taught from the Bible. Those who bless Israel will be blessed, and those who curse Israel will be cursed. Where does my support for Israel come from? Number one, because biblically we are commanded to support Israel. But number two,
No,
I'm
no.
not holding on.
Hold on, you're a senator, and now you're throwing out theology, and I am a Christian, and I am allowed to weigh in on this. We are commanded as Christians to support the government of Israel?
We are commanded to support Israel.
To think all of this could have been avoided if we simply named Israel Sand, New Jersey. Dispensationalists take the Bible extremely literally. They're basically like the autism of Christianity, which is why so many
That's a
Protestant
great way to
evangelicals
describe
in our
them.
government are Zionists. Now, let's discuss the word Zionist because I know that word like makes some of you cringe, and I don't blame you because it's kind of just like thrown around so haphazardly today. It basically means nothing anymore. There are
Yep.
Zionists of all races and religions. Not all Jewish people are Zionists. Not all Zionists are Jewish. Most Zionists in our government are not Jewish. So don't let them ever guilt trip you into thinking you're anti-Semitic for criticizing people like Ted Cruz. Also, it's not anti-Semitic to criticize the Jewish people in our government either. Like Randy Fine, bro is a freak. There is a reason
Who?
the first time I shook Netanyahu's hand, I did not wash it until I could touch the heads of my children.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god, that's so embarrassing. That is so fucking embarrassing to say that about another man. What the fuck?
What the fuck? Anyway, contrary to popular belief, Zionism does not mean when you like passively support Israel as like a good ally to have in the Middle East. That is not what being a Zionist is. It's like a whole ideology. It's like a movement. Now, one of the major characters who believes in this like doomsday lore anime is Lindsey Graham. If you don't know who Lindsey Graham is, you've probably seen
Piece
him
of
on
shit.
Fox News a few times. He's been on like every single night the past 3 weeks. To make it short, he is the senator of South Carolina, and he is a notorious neocon war hawk. He has never met a war he didn't like. He is basically the real-life version of the Holden Blood Feast meme. That is Lindsey Graham. So Lindsey, girl's name by the way, believes that defending Israel is God's will and has said things like,
if America pulls the plug on Israel, God will pull the plug on us.
and I wouldn't blame anybody if they assumed he was the senator of Tel Aviv and not the senator of South Carolina. When his own state was hit with a massive hurricane, bro said this.
Elon Musk.
Okay.
You know, I've been going all over South Carolina like most people. I hadn't slept much. But look what's going on in Israel. They're running out of ammunition in Israel. We have to help our friends.
The man even outright says he would support a foreign country over the citizens of America.
All the anti-Semites to all the isolationists, I don't believe. Forget it. I'm not with you. I'm with Israel. I will be with Israel till our dying day.
The anti-Semites and the isolationists? The isolation saying
Wow. Why is this guy still in office? What the fuck?
you aren't with Americans and are with a foreign country is so fucking insane for a United States politician to say. How is this guy still in office? This is like borderline treasonous.
Israel and the United
Not
States,
borderline.
you just wait to see what
No.
comes in the next 2 weeks.
The next 2 weeks meaning what?
We're going to blow the hell out of these people.
I'm sorry, we're gonna what? It's not war if the balls don't touch. Okay,
Oh
so
my
Lindsey Graham
God.
and Ted Cruz are weird, American last freaks who believe this doomsday shit, but like, who cares, right? There's a bunch of those guys, like, who gives a fuck what they believe? Well, here's the issue. Ted Cruz and Lindsey Graham might be the little birdies in Trump's ear pushing us to do this war.
I urged the president to launch this attack. As you noted, I was with him pretty much the entire day on Friday before the attack launched on Saturday. Pretty much the whole time he was asking me what I thought we should do on Iran.
And Lindsey Graham apparently had direct contact with Netanyahu. To help make the case on Iran, Graham traveled several times to Israel in recent weeks, meeting with members of the country's intelligence agency. They'll tell me things our own government won't tell me, he said. He spoke with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, coaching him on how to lobby the president for action. Netanyahu showed the president intelligence that persuaded Trump to go ahead, Graham said. Ah yes, Netanyahu, someone we should definitely listen to when it comes to this subject.
There is no question whatsoever that Saddam is seeking and is working and is advancing towards the development of nuclear weapons. No question whatsoever.
No question whatsoever. It's crazy how I literally warned about this happened. Like months ago, I literally warned the administration, keep away from Lindsey Graham. Trump, listen to me. Wait, Trump doesn't watch this shit.
No, he doesn't.
Vance, listen to me. Get people like Lindsey Graham far away from anyone in power right now. This little
Apparently he did say something, but nobody listened, so it doesn't matter.
Venezuela stunt was cute, but we are not touching any other country. We're not touching the Middle East, especially. No more Middle East. We all have Middle East fatigue. I just need to say, I don't like being correct about this stuff. I would rather be wrong. I would love nothing more than to be f***ing wrong about everything. If we don't put boots on the ground, if we don't create a new forever war, that would be the best thing ever. You can come back to this video and say, na boo boo, you were wrong. And I would be like, hell yeah. Fantastic. That would be wonderful. I will personally write a handwritten letter apologizing to Cat Turd for not trusting the plan. I don't know what the f is gonna happen. All I know is I saw a commercial for the military with white men in it. So
What?
Not a good sign. And right now, as I am making this video, our good friend Lindsey Graham is talking about putting boots on the ground.
Here's what I tell President Trump. Keep it up for a few more weeks. Take Carg Island, where all of the resources they have to produce oil. Control that island. Let this regime die on a vine.
Is this going to, though, take Carg Island? Is it going to involve U.S. troops on the ground?
We did Iwo Jima. We can do this.
We did Iwo Jima. We can do this. What the f? For those unaware, Iwo Jima was one of the most brutal battles of World War II. About as many Americans died in that battle than all of the Iraq and Afghanistan war combined. This guy's a f***ing freak, dude. Also, who the f*** is we? We? You enlisting, Lindsey Graham?
Yeah.
Bitch.
But we have the best chance in 2,000 years when Iran is neutralized.
I'm sorry, I thought this war started in 1979, when the Iranian Revolution overthrew the puppet government we installed in the 1950s. But I guess I was wrong. This war actually started 2,000 years ago. That's right, it's not about weapons of mass destruction. It's not about bringing democracy to Iran. Turns out we're fighting an ancient desert war. Exactly what MAGA voted for. Another factor that is relevant to these warmongers banging on the war drum is, of course, money. Ted Cruz and Lindsey Graham receive a ton of money from AIPAC. Many politicians in our government are paid by AIPAC, Democrat and Republican, which is why you probably don't see a ton of anti-Iran war stuff coming from even the Democrats, when they would usually jump on literally anything to make Orange Man look bad. The only thing Democrats and Republicans can agree on is protecting pedophiles and war. Great. AIPAC stands for the American Israel Public Affairs Committee. Now, you might sometimes see people bring up like AIPAC money, like, oh, this guy takes AIPAC money. And maybe some of you don't really understand like why that's a big deal. So I'm going to explain it in a nuanced way you can hopefully understand. The reason why people don't like big money being involved in politics in general is because it can literally purchase the way a politician will govern. For example, if a billionaire CEO of a health insurance company donates to a politician, you can bet that politician is probably
There are people who need this explained. Like, I feel like this is so fucking obvious.
not going to advocate for things like socialized healthcare or anything like that. And if a candidate takes a lot of money from something like AIPAC, that is a sign they will probably have a heavy bias toward war in the Middle East. That's why people prefer when a candidate only takes like small donations from voters. There's no corporations, billionaires, or foreign governments pulling the strings there. Like how I take money from you, the people. I am funded directly by Big Simp. Some politicians get paid a lot by
I don't
AIPAC,
know.
and some politicians
think
sell
you're
out for the price
getting
of a
paid by
Big Mac
Monster.
and fries. Yikes. Weird fact, one of the top donors to AIPAC was actually the creator of OnlyFans who died
my
recently.
God.
He gave like millions of dollars to AIPAC, and AIPAC gives
Why?
millions of dollars to the people in Congress. So in a weird way, our government was partially funded by OnlyFans whores. Checks out. But you gotta
Jesus.
understand, a lot of these guys would do it for free. Hypothetical. One country must no longer exist. A, the United States. B, Israel.
Oh my God.
Choose. Read Revelations and report back. When
Oh
people talk
my
about the
God.
separation of church and state, this is the shit they're talking about. What the f? Like, what do you mean there's an American politician saying he would rather the nation he allegedly serves be destroyed over evangelical Wakanda? Get this guy out of here! I actually responded to this guy, and we had a little Twitter fight, and he just told me to read the Bible. There are people in charge of our country right now who believe we have to go to war for a biblical prophecy. That is a
So
giant,
fucking stupid.
major conflict of interest. We need to be asking people like Ted Cruz and Lindsey Graham, Mike Huckabee, Mike Johnson. We need to be asking all these evangelicals in office the same exact question. Also, I just checked how much this guy gets paid from AIPAC, and
A lot.
whoa,
Oh.
buddy! Okay, so here's where it gets schizophrenic as f. While I am telling you this, please keep in mind, I don't believe this. This is what they believe. Because as I was writing this, I felt like a crazy person. With the evangelical doomsday lore, there is something called the Third Temple. In Judaism, there were two temples. There was the first temple, built around 10th century BC, and the second temple, rebuilt around the exile. And the third temple is this idea that a new Jewish temple will be built on the Temple Mount in Jerusalem to help usher in end times. Also, interesting side note here, Jewish people, especially Orthodox Chabad Jews, who are basically like the evangelicals of Judaism, believe building this temple will not bring on the end times, but the Messianic Age, otherwise known as the Golden Age, where everyone will live under Noahide laws, where the concept of worshipping Jesus would basically be illegal. Meanwhile, the evangelical end times, the Jews will convert to Christianity. So Christians and Jews are both looking to build this thing for very different reasons that do not complement each other at all, yet they are both working together to do it. And both think they will be right in the end. Pete Hegseth, our Secretary of War, has openly talked about rebuilding the Third Temple.
And there's no reason why the miracle of the reestablishment of the temple on the Temple Mount is not possible.
Man, we just want affordable homes and groceries. What is this shit? And Pete Hegseth, according to the president, is apparently the guy who does not want the war to end.
I said, Pete and General Raisin Kane, I think this thing's going to be settled very soon. Here they go. Oh, that's too bad. Pete didn't want it to be settled.
So, what is so bad about rebuilding this temple? If none of this is true, like, who gives a shit? Like, freedom of religion. Well, here's the issue. If the goal is to trigger a massive war in order to get Jesus to return, they will do shit to make that happen. They will want to destroy and destabilize the Middle East, and they will use your sons and daughters to do it for them.
I go back to South Carolina, I'm asking them to send their sons and daughters over to the Mideast.
Wow, the childless warmonger with no stake in the future and moles on his ass wants our children to go fight and die in another pointless war? That last thing is true, by the way, about the moles.
What?
Look it up.
Oh,
Actually,
no.
don't.
I don't want
regret
to.
it. Don't.
Yeah,
Also,
no.
the area they want to build this temple thing on already has like a big mosque on it called the Al-Aqsa Mosque. I don't know how to fucking say that. And destroying this site would have like devastating consequences for the Middle East and for us. Not that they care. Just keep an eye out if that Al-Aqsa Mosque gets conveniently destroyed by a rogue Iranian missile or something in the upcoming days of this war. So yes, it is a holy war. We are being non-consensually dragged into a holy war by 3 different sets of desert people, just as I started to get my life together. Now here is the important question. Could all this doomsday talk these politicians are saying out loud just be religious pandering to the massive evangelical population that votes for the GOP to get them to vote for a war that is ultimately about, you know, like land and weapons and territory or whatever the Yes, absolutely yes. It could all be bullshit. They might not actually believe it. I mean,
I think they believe
a
it.
bunch of politicians, like, they're going to islands and like rape kids. You think these people believe in God? But remember, like I said, many do. Sometimes people really do believe in things and they will kill and die for them. Or, you know, make you go kill and die for them. I know it's hard for people to understand this. They understand it perfectly well when it comes to radical Islam, when Muslims will like blow themselves up for Allah or whatever the Yet when it comes to other religions, like, they can't really comprehend it. Just because you don't believe in something doesn't mean the people who do won't do crazy shit.
They do.
Like, because they believe in something.
Yeah.
U.S. commanders across more than 30
They be
military
sacrificing
bases
babies
told
to
troops the
Moloch and
Iran war
shit.
was part of God's plan and linked it to Armageddon. A commander said Trump was anointed by Jesus to light the
God.
signal fire in Iran to cause Armageddon. The Military Religious Freedom Foundation says it has received over 110 similar complaints describing the war as biblically sanctioned and a sign of the Christian end times. So here's the question. Does Trump believe in this?
No.
No, I don't think so.
No.
But the people around him do.
No
and They talk
chance.
about it all the time. And after Trump was like a millimeter away from being brutally and horrifically assassinated on live TV, probably
Yeah, that
not
was
good or
insane.
healthy that he has people like Mike Huckabee in his ear, the United States ambassador to Israel, saying this in regards to bombing Iran. Mr. President, God spared you in Butler, Pennsylvania to be the most consequential president in a century, maybe ever. The decision on your shoulders I would not want to be made by anyone else. You have many voices speaking to you, sir, But there is only one voice that matters. His voice. I am your appointed servant in this land, and I am available for you. But I do not try to get in your presence often because I trust your instincts. No president in my lifetime has been in a position like yours. Not
This is
since
so
Truman in
embarrassing.
1945. I don't reach out to persuade you, only to encourage you. I believe you will hear from heaven, and that voice is far more important than mine or anyone else's. You
This
sent
is
me to
so
Israel to be
long.
your eyes, ears, and voice, and make sure our flag
There's
flies above
no
our
way
embassy.
Trump
My
read
job is to
this.
be the last one to leave. I will not abandon this post. Our flag will not come down. You did not seek this moment. This moment sought you. It is my honor to serve you. Mike Huckabee. Not since Truman in 1945. What did he mean by this, chat? In conclusion, evangelical Wakanda is an interesting aspect to all of this to consider. It might not be the only cause of the war. I don't think it is. I think there's many different reasons. But I think it is pretty important to consider the fact that there are people in power right now who are very close to the President of the United States who may be a teeny itsy bitsy bit biased when it comes to war in the Middle East. Also, draft Lindsey Graham. That is all. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Nice.
If you guys want a completely uncensored version of this video with no bleeps, donate to my Patreon, link down below. All Patreons get a raw version of each video a day before. Become a member of Big Simp today. Also, big shout out to Ground News again for sponsoring this video. It was hard to get a sponsor for this video. I was about to do it with no sponsor, and Ground News was like, sure, we'll do it. Talk about whatever you want. Like, that's based. That's based. Just go.
Huh. Is this the first video she's not drinking a Monster? I think so.
Give them some love. And
Good
I will
for
see you
you,
guys next
sure.
time with a slop video. I promise.
Alright. Some of you may die as a sacrifice willing to make. Yep. I don't know, man. I don't know how this is gonna end up. I hope it's done quickly, to be honest. But I'm not too hopeful. But it is what it is, I guess.